Hello again. My name is Kim O'Neill. I'm a personal empowerment and interview confidence coach for heart-centered professionals, people experiencing some form of identity crisis, and youth. And today I just want to answer a quick little question that someone who works with me may have on their mind. So maybe you have asked yourself the question, can meditation actually help me? Now, if you've seen any of the other things that I've done, I've certainly talked about meditation many times. But the reason why I want to address this question is because it's interesting. About 9 years ago, somewhere in that ballpark, is when I first started meditating. And actually, gosh, no, it's a little earlier than that. The very first time I started meditating, I had seen one of Dr. Wayne Dyer's free presentations on PBS, and he was talking about meditation and spirituality and all these different things that were still very new to me at the time. And there was a book with a CD called Get in the Gap. So I got that book, and this is my very first time ever meditating. I put the CD in, and it just was too, now this is my mentality back at that time, it was just too hard and even a little weird, okay? So it was just such a new concept for me to really digest, and it just felt so hard because quieting your mind, and he had you thinking about literally getting in the gap of, like, I think the word meditation or something of that sort, don't quote me on that, but it was like he took a word and he said, okay, get between, the M and the E. Right? Meditation, M-E-D, right? So he said, get between the M and the E. And I'm like, get between the M and the E? What? How do I do that? So I didn't really stick with it for very long at that time. However, that was the precursor to the next time I would venture into meditation. So the next time I ventured into meditation was at a really devastating, hard time in my life that I talk about in this book, Positive Minded People. There you go. Positive Minded People, Inspiring Stories of Overcoming Adversity for Living a More Positive Life. And my chapter was called Intuition. And I was going through a really devastating time where basically I just felt like the rug had been pulled out from under me. And I was filled with a lot of anxiety, depression, insomnia. It really shook up my world. It was a big deal. And when I started to be able to find a little bit of calm, then I was venturing into meditation because I needed more. I needed more. So what I found worked for me at that time was guided meditations. So someone walking me through a process. Because if you've never done meditation before, a lot of what most people find is that it's it's hard to quiet your own mind. There's a lot of mind chatter. There's a lot of stuff going on up there, right? So if you're trying to meditate and nothing's really changing up here, it can be easy to think that you're doing it wrong or that it just doesn't work for you, that you're not cut out for meditation. Well, I'm pleased to say that no, that is not the truth. It's about sticking with it. And I would say the more you need it, then the more you might actually be able to, to allow yourself to stick with it a little longer and not give up so quickly. But so for me, what I found is that guided meditation was really the best way to get started because it gave me something to focus on as someone was giving me instructions of what to visualize, of where to go, things like that. That helped me to gain a sense of inner peace that I was looking for. As time went on, and then I moved into a space of actually not desiring guided meditation and just listening to music. And then eventually one day it's like, wow, I don't feel like I even need music. I can just, or some sort of meditation CD, I can just do it on my own. And now it's sort of in this new space where sort of a combination of those three or something different. And I notice thoughts come in, but I'm just not hard on myself, and I still gain the experience that I'm looking for. So I share that with you to say that whatever you're experiencing right now, if you're just starting out with meditation, that try not to be so hard on yourself and just allow the experience to be what it is and remain open to things shifting. this whole thing about quieting our minds. I've heard some people say about, well, you know, you're never going to really achieve that because you can't. Your mind is meant to keep talking and, you know, have thoughts. You know, to me, I have flexibility in how I look at these things because I feel like there have been times where I've been able to get it really quiet. But gee, that took probably at least a few years until I got there. Does that mean I didn't benefit in the early stages? Oh, heck no. Heck no. Just practicing and sticking with something. I mean, you don't eat the apple all at once, right? You take a bite at a time. And you reward yourself and go, oh my gosh, look how much I achieved this time. Look how much more I achieved this next time and the next time. So, you know, don't criticize yourself after every single time. I know I just said the next time. I meant, you know, maybe like look at it, you know, at 1 month increments or something. Meditation is more of a marathon and not a sprint. And no matter how much you've meditated or how much you've lived, there's always going to be new things that come up in your life that you'll need to work through and find, you know, want to gain some maybe deeper calm or whatever about. So meditation is something that becomes a good regular practice. But even if you don't do it every day, I'll be honest, I don't do it every day, but I do it fairly regularly. So by making it a part of, like, a regular part of your self-care or your morning or your evening, however you want to look at it, your spiritual practice, maybe your daily success habits, know that this is something you want to stick with for the long haul. It's not for short-term benefits, it's for long-term benefits. So anyway, so can meditation help you? Absolutely. And to me, it all boils down to a state of inner peace and calm. And with that comes confidence and ease about life. So absolutely. And to get you started, if you would like a free guided meditation, I do have a really awesome one that I offer. It's called Get Grounded and Regain Inner Peace. And you can find out, you can access that with the link below. You can also find out more about me by going to KimO'Neillcoaching.com. And O'Neill is O'Neill. I hope you found this video useful. If so, please leave me a comment below to let me know what part stood out for you most. And I look forward to connecting with you again soon. Thanks. Bye.